yes. Hello everybody. Ow. I'm knackered because I've just been lying underneath something and given it a really good going to. Unfortunately it wasn't a lady. We weren't doing role play like she's an old Ford Escort with a leaky sump and I'm a mechanic. Let's get underneath and have a look. Yes. This will be part one of the resurrection of Slinky the SLK, who's out there. I've just been under it, loosened all the sill plate off. There's a plastic on the facelift, they put a body kit on it and it's all held in with plastic clips and a couple of 10mm bolts. So I've just got that loose so I can get one of the wings off. I'm going to do them one at a time. So I've got the wing off now, and then I can make the decision whether to repairificate it. It don't look that bad, to be honest, or see if I can get another wing. But they're all sort of much of a muchness unless it's been a garaged car or something like that. They are rusty, or if they don't look rusty on the outside, they are on the other side. Oh yes, they are. So I've managed to rejuvenate the battery. This battery was completely dead, showing the scientific total of 4 volts. So what I did is I put it on charge, and it was literally said it was full in about 5 minutes. Put the metameter on it and it was only showing like 5.7. So I thought, right. So what I did, I got my little jump pack and connected the jump pack, which is a steady 13 when it's charged up. Even if you're not boosting, it's a steady trickle 13. So I put the boost pack on and then put the charger on. That then fooled the battery into the battery charger, because that's like a trickle maintenance charger, into thinking there was more in the battery than what it had. As soon as that goes on charging, you can then take the boost pack off and it'll carry on. So I left it on for the weekend, tried it the other day, starts the car. So that saved 85 earth pounds. Great. Exhaust fitting kit. I'm sure I showed you. Look at the size of that gasket. Anyway, the exhaust is there to my left. Yes. Wing. Not too bad. I mean, a lot of that will just grind away, and it's pretty good the other side as well. So let's take you outside and show you what I've been doing.
12 seconds later.
Naked. So I loosened that sill plate under there, which is like all these plastic fastenery bollocky bits, and that's the jacking point. That's just a big rubber plug. And the common thing with SLKs is there's a bracket here that holds the front of the wing. They rust away, and the trick is you tiger seal this. Just put a big glob of tiger seal in there, and then the bumper will stick to the wing. The wing ain't going to go anywhere because it's a Tocciatoed all up here, but under here it don't look too bad at all. All this is going to get a wire brushing and some lanolin treatment, so that'll be done. I'll get that inner panel out. So that's where we are, and this is the end of the sill, and it might look a bit crusty, but it's actually solid, which I'm really happy about. But I'm going to drop this completely, this plastic, and then because obviously you can see it traps water, look, traps moisture, and I shall sand it all down and respray it, and then all of this will be undercoated with like an undersealy type shite. So that's where we are with Slinky at the moment. So just let me know if you're enjoying the content and what have you, because it's not been too bad to do. I haven't sworn at it yet, which is a miracle. For a chap that hates cleaning cars, this is quite therapeutic. I've just sprayed some cleaner on there, just let it soak in a bit, and then the mud is literally just rinsing off. This is just the first pass, but I'm quite happy. I've only had to like jiggly buggery the odd loose bit, but it's quite good. And you see the state of the sill, apart from the end there, which is a water trap, which is solid, and this is all solid. Let me get the thrupulator, look, I'll show you. All solid, so happy about that. Yeah, there's corrosion there. There's a little bit under there which is a bit crusty, but that can be dealt with. That's not a problem. And so most of that, it's behind the liner, so if it gets wet it's never going to dry out. So we'll dry all that out. That'll I'll probably have to put a little bit of filler in there, but this whole archway will then get under sealed when it's clean. I'm going to we'll call it a day for today after I've rinsed this off, and then yes, I'll be back to attack it. But this is what we wanted to start to get done. I wanted to get the wing off because it's going to be so much easier to assess it, basically. But yeah, I mean, all the pipes, fittings, hardly any signs of corrosion, which is really good, because this year Mercedes basically rotted as soon as it saw water. But I'm pleasantly surprised. The old undercarriage might look a little bit flaky in a couple of places, but it's totally solid. So yes, I'm quite happy with it so far. And you can see the original lines of the original SLK without the body kit on. These were all painted black from the factory, and yeah, but we're getting there. I'm not going to rush this one. I'll just give the caliper a quick wire brush and what have you, but I will end up taking it off, giving it a right good buggering. All the pads and everything are superb. The rust, I'll get a white wheel on that. That's only standing rust. There are no ridges or anything whatsoever. I mean, to be honest, 5 minutes up the road that'll disappear. I'd like to get the backing plate off and give it a rub down and a coat of paint, but you know, probably getting ahead of myself. But yeah, really happy with the progress so far. Titties.
One eternity later.
Hello folks, it's early Friday morning, and I've just washed the inside of the SLK wing. I will put a photo up of the hole that's in the front. SLKs of this year especially, well, this model R170s are notorious for rusting at the front of the wing. What happens is there is a bracket, like an L-shaped bracket, that fits onto the car and then supposedly holds the front of the wing off. They all rot. I don't know whether it's a water trap. It's just behind the headlight. And I don't know whether it's a water trap, but nearly every SLK wing you see for sale will be rusty crusty there, and will be rusty crusty here, because the bottom of the wing there can't drain. So this corner usually rots a little bit. So I have started to glass fibre it, and I've got some glass fibre impregnated body filler to come, which is very good at strengthening stuff. It isn't worth welding it, because you're going to have to go a long way down to get to clean metal. So it's not worth welding. Just glass fibre it. I've had a look on the forums, the SLK forums and whatever, and they all say no, don't muck about, just glass fibre it. So that's what I'm in the process of doing. And then I've just bought some 3 cans of this were on offer. It's an underbody sealer, and I'm now going to go and jack the SLK up, take the wheel off, and put a carry bag over the braking components, and then start to give the underside of the arches a go in before the arch liners all go in. The arch liner protects a fair bit of the arch, but not all of it. So if I give it the old oh, sorry, I better do that properly. With the sealer, we should be good. And I shall, when the weather's a little bit better, I'm going to wire wheel the front and rear of the sill, see if we can just get that down to a bit of bare metal or better metal, and then that can be painted and treated as well. And I have got the proper paint for this. I ordered it a couple of years ago, probably actually longer than that, probably about 4 years ago, and it's the proper, you know, etch primer and lacquer and lazulite blue, I do believe this is called, or something similar. It's got a poncy name, metallic blue basically. It's a lovely colour. If I wanted a silver SLK, we could have thrown a brick in it one, but yeah, I like this colour. So this is what this is. So yes, when it's painted, filled or filed back, there was already a fair bit of filler on the front there anyway, and somebody had tried to wire the front of the wing to the body with like welding wire. It was all twisted, so it's been buggered about with, but it didn't take long for these to rust anyway. So that is what I'm on with, and that for now is probably what I'm going to end the video with, unless I just show you a little bit of the old after I've done it, which I probably will, or I might not. It's a lucky dip. Button, James, button. Not bad, Dr. Mongo. Not bad at all. This is all hidden behind the plastic bodywork, so I thought, while it's exposed, especially at the front where all this is solid, so I've given this a bit of rust converting paintage, and then I thought I may as well do it because it won't hurt, you know, as you do. Anyway, carry on.
12 seconds later.
Well, I won't rust. Lovely, lovely, very lovely.